Dear students, according to my advice and according to stay healthy, according to the needs of protection from the running global disaster coronavirus, you will not forget to wash your hands with any kind of soap one after another, 1 hour. Dear students, above all, you will stay at home and then you will not need to wash your hands time to time. But dear students, in these circumstances, you should not avoid your study. You should continue your study because you know learning is a continuous process. So, dear students, our school has arranged online classes so that your study can't be hampered. Dear students, in your last class, you had an idea from superlative to positive and positive to superlative. Dear students, in today's class, I will try to show you how you can turn a superlative structure to a comparative one. That means, dear students, our today's discussion on the topic superlative to comparative. Yes, dear students, look at the examples in the board. On the board, first one, he is the best boy in the class. Dear students, here the structure is the plus superlative form. The plus superlative structure. And how can we turn the structure into a comparative one? Yes, dear students, don't get afraid. Dear students, it is very easy to turn a superlative sentence to a comparative one. Yes, notice the answer. The subject of the superlative structure and the verb of the superlative structure. The subject and the verb of the superlative structure will again sit in the comparative structure and in the same place. That means, dear students, write he is. Subject plus verb. In a superlative structure, it begins with subject and verb. Again, the comparative structure begins with subject plus verb. Then, dear students, you need to write the comparative form of the superlative form. Yes, dear students, what's the comparative form of the superlative form? Best, you know, dear students, the comparative form of best is better. Dear students, then you will write the vital sign, the important word of a comparative structure, and that is then. That is then. Dear students, if your sentence has not the word then, dear students, then your answer will not be correct, though it has the comparative word. That means then is a compulsory word in a comparative structure. Then, dear students, look at the superlative, again superlative form best. Yes, after then, dear students, you will write any other. You will write any other. Then you will write the word or words. Then you will write the word or words after the superlative form best here. Yes, any other boy in the class. Any other boy in the class. So, dear students, look at the structure. Subject, yes, which subject? The subject of superlative. Then verb, which verb? The verb of the superlative structure. Subject plus verb. Then the comparative form of the superlative form. The comparative form of the superlative word. Then the word then you will write any other. Yes, you will write any other. Then the words after superlative structure form. The words after superlative form. So, dear students, if your superlative structure has the structure such one, that means the plus superlative. The plus superlative, then you can turn the sentence into a comparative one in such a way: subject plus verb plus comparative form plus then plus any other plus the words after superlative form. The words after superlative form. So, your answer is he is better than any other boy in the class. Again in C, he is the best of all boys in the class. Dear students, can you find any difference in B from A? Yes, that's a difference. And what's the difference? Yes, dear students, here the difference is of all. That means in A you have no of all, but in B there is a extra group of words of all. Dear students, so how can we turn it into a comparative one? Yes, again as A, write subject and verb. Subject and verb. As A, comparative form better. As A, write then. Yes, if your sentence has of all, then after then you will write all other. All other. Then the words after of all. The words after of all, that means boys in the class. Boys in the class. Yes. So what's the structure is here? Subject plus verb plus comparative form plus then plus all other plus the words after of all. The words boys in the class after of all. Yes, again in C, he is one of the best boys in the class. Yes, dear students, this sentence is again different from A and B. How? Yes, how it is different? Dear students, you can find here one of, but you can't it in A or B. So, dear students, this is a marking sign here. This is a marking sign, if, that means if your sentence has one of, if your sentence has one of in a superlative sentence, yes, you can turn the sentence into a comparative one in other way. What's the way? Same is the case as in A and B, write subject and verb. Again, as A and B, comparative form better. Again, write then. Yes, dear students, look at sentence A. After then, you write any other. In sentence B, after then, you write all other. But in sentence C, as it has one of, you will write most or many other. Most or many other. And then you will write the words after superlative form, boys in the class. Boys in the class. So, dear students, you have got here three structures of superlative sentence, and so you will have three structures of comparative sentences, but the marking side, yes, dear students, number A, the plus superlative, yes, the plus superlative. What's the difference? Any other, any other. If your sentence has of all, then you will write all other. If your sentence has one of, then you will write most other or many other. That means the sentences are varied with any other, all other, most other or many other. Yes, dear students, and other parts of the sentence is the same, because so, dear students, what's the positive comparative structure of a comparative structure? Yes, you can note the structure. Yes, comparative structure, subject plus verb plus comparative degree plus then. Yes, dear students, subject plus verb plus comparative degree plus then. Dear students, in any structure of comparative sentence, you must write subject plus verb plus comparative degree plus then. Yes, it will be varied with any, all, most, many other. Yes, if your sentence has the plus superlative, you will write any other. If your sentence has of all, you will write all other. If your sentence has one of, you will write most other or many other. Then the words after the superlative form. Dear students, so according to structure and as we have done in the examples, dear students, now try to solve the problems D, E and F. Yes, the cow is the most useful of all animals. Dear students, yes, dear students, this sentence D has a similarity with A, B or C. Yes, this has similarity with B. That means we can turn it into a comparative structure according to B. So, dear students, write the subject the cow, then the verb is. Dear students, the same subject the cow, the same subject verb is, then the comparative form more useful. Yes, the cow is more useful. Then you will write subject the cow, verb is, comparative form more useful. Then you will write then, right? Then as in B you will write all other, right? All other. Then the words after superlative structure, yeah, as in B, dear students, the cow is more useful than all other animals. The cow is more useful than all other animals. Yes, dear students, if your sentence the cow is the most useful animal, the cow is the most useful animal, then you will turn it into a comparative one as in A. That means you will write any other after than, and other words of the sentence are the same. But if you will have one of in the sentence, then you will turn the sentence as in C. That means after then you will write most other or many other animals. Dear students, look at E. Dhaka is one of the largest cities in Asia. Yes, dear students, we will turn it into a comparative sentence as in C. That means subject, same subject Dhaka, same subject verb, and what's the comparative of largest? Larger. Same subject Dhaka, same verb is, and comparative form of largest, larger. Dhaka is larger than, larger than. As the sentence has one of, you will write most other or many other. Dhaka is larger than most other or many other. Then the words after the superlative form, cities in Asia. So, dear students, the answer will be Dhaka is larger than most other cities in Asia, or Dhaka is larger than many other cities in Asia. Dear students, suppose the sentence Dhaka is the largest city in Asia. If the sentence is Dhaka is the largest city in Asia, then you will turn it Dhaka is larger than any other city in Asia. If the sentence has of all, that means Dhaka is the largest of all cities in Asia, then you will write Dhaka is larger than all other cities in Asia. Look at again F. Jaman was the tallest boy in the party. Yes, dear students, this sentence Jaman was the tallest boy in the party has no of all or one of. So, turn it into a comparative one as in A. Dear students, same subject Jaman, same verb was, Jaman was. Then write comparative form taller, then than. Jaman was taller than. Yes, then what will you write? Any other? All other, most other, or many other? Yes, as the structure is the plus superlative, you will write any other. Then the words after superlative structure, superlative form, boy in the party. So the answer will be Jaman was taller than any other boy in the party. Dear students, again look at the sentence. Suppose the word is Zaman was the tallest of all boys in the party. Jaman was the tallest of all boys in the party. So, dear students, then you will write Jaman was taller than all other boys in the party. If the sentence has one of, that means Jaman was one of the tallest boys in the party, then the answer will be Jaman was taller than most other boys or many other boys in the party. Dear students, yes, we have three kinds of structures of superlative sentence, and we can now, I hope you will turn the sentences of superlative structure into a comparative one using the structure here subject plus verb. Subject plus verb here means the subject of the superlative, the verb of the superlative, and comparative degree. Yes, your superlative structure will have a superlative degree, and you will take the comparative degree of the superlative form, subject plus verb plus comparative form plus then. Yes, dear students, in three kinds of structures, you must write subject plus verb plus comparative degree plus then. Yes, dear students, your sentence will be varied with any other, all other, many other, or most other. Yes, dear students, if your sentence has the plus superlative, you will write any other. If your sentence has of all, you will write all other. If your sentence has one of, you will write most other or many other. Then you will write the words after the superlative form. That's all, my dear students, and I hope you will utilize today's discussion at home. Yes, if you can successfully turn a superlative sentence into a comparative one, then I hope I will be successful. So, dear students, be successful and make me successful. That's all, my students.